Oh. 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 Ah. What's going on, folks? Tony Hannity's here with Lazy Tech TV, and if you can see behind the TV here, we've got some pretty cool ambient light bars going on. Yeah, I was lucky enough to have UpTech Instruments contact me, and they wanted me to review their set of ambient LED light bars. And I've got to be honest with you, I've been looking for something like this for quite some time. I love LEDs, I love RGB, and I mean, I know in some ways it can be a little bit tacky and a little bit too much, pulling the attention away from the TV, if you will. But the way I have it set right now, it's just a nice little accent. And yes, I could have gone with a much more well-known name brand, but I just couldn't justify the cost. And at $60 on sale for $50, these are pretty good. It came in, and one thing I thought was very interesting was that the two lights are connected, and they're connected via a single cable, and you can split them off a little bit so they're on a Y adapter, but they only have a max amount of extension. So if I wanted to put one light bar up there and one light bar over there, I couldn't. So they are really meant to be on your desk or behind the TV or behind, I don't know, like your couch or somewhere else that they're going to add some accent light to, but the lights aren't going to be split apart too much. What is really nice though is that they are powered via USB, so you could feasibly plug them into your computer for power, or it does come with a wall adapter so you can just plug it into a power strip like I did. Now, one thing that really intrigued me was this works not only with Google Home and Amazon's Alexa, but you can also just use a physical remote. Not everybody wants to do the voice, you know, hey, bleh, do the thing with the lights. They just want the standard use the remote. And it comes with the remote, comes with the battery. And while I don't know every mode that's in here and what it's pointing to, it pretty much lines up with the capabilities that you have on the app. And yes, there is an app. And the app is very important if you want to really customize your scenes. So you can have it like the way I have it right now, or you can go in there and go into this customization where you can specifically say, in these segments I want these kinds of colors, for example. So you can have different color transitions, you can change the gradient if you want, you can have a jump, breathe, flashing. Personally for me, I just have it set on rainbow. It's nice, it's very basic, and it doesn't draw too much attention away from what's happening on the TV itself. But one function I did find interesting was the, we'll call it music function. You can have it basically beat to the sound of music that you have going on in the room, or if you're speaking, or if you've got sound coming out of the TV, it'll pulsate to that sound. Again, doesn't work with everything all that well, and sometimes you don't want it to happen all the time, but especially if you're listening to music and you want that extra little disco vibe or something, it's just kind of cool to have. I'm not super creative when it comes to setting up lights or anything like that, so having these preset scenes is very nice because it just makes it that much easier. Now, you do have the ability to connect this to Google Assistant, as I mentioned before, or Amazon Alexa. I have it connected to Google Assistant, but for whatever reason, it's not connecting. I have no idea. I've tried deleting it, re-adding it, deleting it, re-adding it. I've even gone as far as like rebooting the light itself, waiting 15 seconds, and doing that whole basic troubleshooting thing. It still will not connect. So it's a little bit of a shame because, having the ability to control the light via your voice, it's kind of nice. I mean, the dream of the future is just changing your lights by just talking to your computer, right? That's the dream. But since we can't get there right now, doing it from the app or from a remote, it's not the end of the world. Physically, the plastic is very thin. It feels like if I pressed it a little bit too much, it would fall apart. So they are a little fragile, but when it comes to mounting and that sort of thing, you have two different modes. You can just have it horizontal or you can have it vertical, or there's even fixtures in the packaging where you could just mount it to your wall if you wanted to. There is an extra lead that leads to nowhere that I have no idea what that lead is for. I still don't know. Maybe it's an antenna of some sort. But aside from that, having the two of them is very cool. I don't know if they can be connected to another set. Like if you had two sets, so it's, you know, 4 altogether, and I would have them like maybe behind the couch or something like that, if they would sync up with each other, I don't know. Maybe if the company's watching, leave a comment, let me know. But if that is the case, that would be kind of cool. And once you do get it set up with Amazon's Alexa or Google Home, I can only assume you can set your whole scene. So if you wanted purple everywhere, these would match the same purple that are behind my desk with Philips Hue or Elgato's light strip or something like that. But with all things considered, for the price that you're paying for this, with the functionality that you have through the app or through the remote, and the promise of the functionality through voice, $60 on sale for $50, not that bad. It really isn't, considering a lot of the other like heavy hitters are twice that price. I highly recommend that you take a look at the link in the description down below. These are very, very impressive LED ambient lights. You can have a lot of fun with them. Get super creative. If you're a streamer on a budget and you just want to add some accent lights behind you for your webcam, these are perfect. And if there's any other affordable tech for streamers or gamers or just in general that you'd like me to take a look at, let me know in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description below. And with regards to streaming, we stream here, not on this channel, but over at Twitch, twitch.tv/LazyTechTony. We also have a Discord server, so if you want to talk about anything that we discuss here or some of the other videos, that's the best place to talk and, you know, get some more questions answered if you have any. And until the next time, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Later. Hi.